Alright, so what if somebody has picked option 2 from the two-way path? So if somebody picks option 2, I'm gonna show you real quick. So if they picked option 2, it says you accept the offer, which is different from somebody who has said no and declined the offer. So obviously you can see here there's a different path and there's a different story compared to somebody which will pick option 1. So the only thing which will again bring them together is when they finish and they have different types of decisions to pick from the final choice. So obviously there will be a different decision compared to somebody who has option 1 to pick from, varying from the two options. So both those four options combined together from honourable and dishonourable will be different. However, both sets will have a life or death option. So obviously I'm just going to show you for this one basically the decisions which they will have. So obviously here, you know, is the last question, which is a life or death question. And the crazy thing is that users will not know which one is which. So users may think like this one here is the one where they're gonna like that's the bad option. However, they don't know that. They don't know which one's a bad option because obviously I've rearranged the questions into a position where, you know, one path will have death on option 1, and one path will have death on option 2. So then users cannot use the same analogy which they use across the whole game, thinking they figure out the whole game, to use against this one, because obviously it's different, very different. So obviously I'm going to say 2 because obviously users will think, okay, cool, obviously option 2 is the worst option, so I'm gonna pick 1. So obviously they've probably seen that, oh yeah, like they didn't die, and obviously they're thinking, you know what, well, if I do another option, I'm just gonna pick option 1 because obviously I know that I'm not gonna die this one, so, or nothing's bad's gonna happen to me. But obviously they don't know if they're gonna die or not. But I'm just saying it from a user that's probably experienced more of this game from a other user as well. So I'm going to show you from option 1 if they have picked option 1, and I'm going to show you what happens from there.